characters like Salmon always have a really tough time against Duck Hunt. But on the other end, freaking Snake just destroys this character.
I played Banjo, and I was learning Duck Hunt Banjo for a while, and I just came to realize that I should just play Terry because Duck Hunt destroys Banjo in a camping scenario. So it's just like these weird matchups that Duck Hunts are really good at, especially, was it the disc move, side B, is so good for everything. So.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like this can is also going to put in a lot of work this set, too.
Yeah. Clay Pigeon is actually kind of a crooked move. Don't buy into the hype that it's, like, super insane.
It's up there.
It most definitely combos into literally everything. It's true.
It's not electric, but it's up there.
Yeah.
But Jabe's taking out a quick stock. Very surprising to see. Quick back air for your troubles, taking that first stock super quickly, and still sitting at 50%.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if, you leave the ground, if your projectiles are kind of hitting their mark. Right now, James just has the perfect positioning in terms of where they're throwing their bombs, throwing their arrows, and then just sliding into Link in the right positions to kind of follow up with those sword swipes.
Yeah, it's not really worrying about Can either, not really worrying about the gunman, just letting these things happen. And that's kind of what you have to do in the Duck Hunt matchup. Just let him do his business. You play your business, he does his business, you just move on.
Yeah, and I feel like Derkquake is just kind of having a tough time really pinning down James as the movement has been super tricky, which is why, Toon Link has had such a meteoric rise, because one of the kind of floatiest but most maneuverable characters in the air that has like item toss projectiles. It's actually insane.
Yeah, especially that boomerang, acting like other Link's boomerang, it just leads into everything. That bomb, super good. That arrow like travels like a straight line like that. It's not really the curves as other the Links have. It kind of just goes straight. So it also leads up to really good like covers, good situations, all that stuff too. So Toon Link, very good character and just really doing God's work right now in this matchup.
All right, can combo there, looking like a little bit of ping pong, but no stocks taken yet. I mean, Duck Hunt can kind of struggle with some Marthitis, Getting an opponent to a super high percent but not able to take the stock, it is a tale we've seen multiple times, or I guess you haven't seen, but Wisdom used to play in my region, so I am very familiar with Duck Hunt as like a character.
I understand that. We have a couple Duck Hunts in our region, so I understand at that mid-tier level, but I like to call it the Bayonetta issue, where you just get someone to a certain percent and you lose all confirms instantly and they just don't do anything else.
Yeah.
So you have to fish for your one kill move. And I think Duck Hunt passed like 150-ish, and that's where that happens, where you really just have to rely on up air and back air just to kill it, or unless you have nothing else to rely on.
Yeah. It's a rough time, especially when you're kind of playing a zoner, and if you fall behind at any moment, it just sucks as Duck Hunt to try to climb back from a lead.
But right now, it is pretty even. Derkquake putting in the work, making this super even right now. Good back air from the can, putting this percent in a reverse can hit, setting up that ledge guard, and James is just sitting at ledge and not knowing really what to do right here.
Yeah, and this is what I thought how the matchup would play out, is that, you got Toon Link who really can't leave the ground without finding a true confirm, just like that. That forward air is so infamous. But, and if you do, you just kind of get stuck by Wild Gunman and Clay Pigeon locking you down.
Right now, it seems like James knows how to camp him out, but Derkquake isn't no stranger to these scenarios, so he's able to get this percent up, get these confirmed up, taking these kills, and just bring the percent up to super even right now, and not really James get this extra credit.
Yeah. It's been working out beautifully right now. Got a can, got the Wild Gunman, tries for a setup, but it just all fizzles away as soon as James does the neutral get up. A little unfortunate.
Yeah, but good bomb, not going to get anything out of it though. Good grab into the up air. And just jumping out, resetting back to neutral, going back to your hometown can right here, your hometown hero.
Oh, the arrow getting absolutely stuffed out by Clay Pigeon into the confirm. Good stuff from Derkquake. Gonna be able to even out the stocks here, but is it truly an even game? James seems in control here on the ledge, but Clay Pigeon just so.
I don't think you're ever in control of a Duck Hunt.
Yeah,
I think Duck Hunt is the script writer, and you're just following the script. You're never really having your own game. You're just really like, all right, cans on field. I have nothing to do now. I just have to hit the dog.
Ooh, that was a great Zair there from James. I mean, it's very good to see, if you're familiar with Duck Hunt at all, the one glaring weakness, glaring hole with Clay Pigeon is that it's super punishable.
Yes.
If you're able to avoid the actual frisbee and get past it, you can do so much damage.
If you all want top-tier tips, if you see Clay Pigeon, roll in.
Yeah, get past it.
Yeah,
do
just
whatever
roll
you
in.
can.
It's so easy to, if you roll in, it's so easy to punish. But the issue is finding that opening to get that Clay Pigeon. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, most Duck Hunts are obviously going to mask it between all the other just crazy junk that Duck Hunt can put on the screen. So it's never really just going to be that simple, but it's a really good advice. It's really good advice.
And that's what I did, and I became a 1-2er, beating my local Duck Hunt.
Let's go.
So it helped out. But we're going to go back to the set right now, and we're setting up this last stock scenario, last set, 2 minutes left on the clock. And this is what I was thinking about earlier, is these long, drawn-out games, both fishing for these projectile hits with the back air. Not going to take it just yet, even with all that rage building up.
Yeah, that would have been a perfect way to seal it out, but now Derkquake has to play this game, this mini-game one more time. Even getting that wild gunman hit, not exactly what you want. Doesn't find the up air. That's a bad miss on Derkquake's part.
That could have been the end of the game right there, but Derkquake not finding that confirm, and now Japes has an extra chance, counting his lucky stars right here, living on to this last life, this last thread, really trying to find something right now, but sitting behind this can, sitting behind the gunman, just letting gunman just be dead right there. Just trying to really find anything right now.
I mean, honestly, oh, the can, ultimate betrayal, an explosive way for game 1 to end.
Yeah, using the bombs, hoping to blow up can. That's very smart of Japes to do. Just really just like, all right, I have something to blow up can. If you throw out can, even though it's a frame 1 option, it'll blow up in your face. You gotta hit the bomb first. So
yeah, super rough, super rough.
But yeah, that game went to 1 minute 30 seconds. I'm kind of predicting that this whole set's gonna go. But we're gonna hop into game number 2 right here. I think they just ran it back to PS2, I believe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It was pretty close, so let's see how this goes.
All right, we're gonna get crack-a-lackin' right away. This is game 2, Japes Derkquake. You know what they say.
No, I don't.
Well, we're here on Battlefield, letting the action commence. Let's hop into the Shadow Realm.
What's it called, Persona?
Dark World, Shadow, I don't know.
TV Realm, go back to the 90s, something like that. I don't know.
Sure.
But hopping into, and they chose Battlefield, which is honestly, I don't know how I feel this. It's really good for Duck Hunt, but I feel like Toon Link also benefits the same way that Duck Hunt does, so it's kind of just a neutral pick right here.
Yeah, I mean, stage picking sometimes, it can either be very integral to the matches you're playing, or it could just kind of not matter at all.
That's just ultimate.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just how the game works, and some stages are really good, some are not. Some characters will benefit the same way, so kind of just what you feel comfortable on. And this is what we saw from the end of last game. Just pure zoning.
It's good that Derkquake has already settled into this groove early on, because it felt like game 1, a lot of ground was lost because they weren't in this groove. They weren't able to kind of put up gunmen in the right timings, didn't get clay pigeon in the right timings, just like James missing the timings on that bomb recovery.
Yeah, that bomb recovery going to cost him that stock right now, and you do not want to give Duck Hunt a lead, especially a stock lead like this.
It's the worst. It's literally the worst.
You just have to sit back and take it all until you find your one opening, and then if you don't kill him, back in the cycle you go.
Yeah, it's just so annoying for certain zoners to play against Duck Hunt, because Duck Hunt has the annoying property of all their projectiles kind of just stuff out yours.
They have so much health, yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
They have so much health, so much tools to really do stuff right here.
And they like to linger, you know? You hit the gunman, he still is actually dead. The dead hitbox stays around for a couple seconds. And then you hit it with a bomb and he stays around for even more longer. And it's like, okay, I can't hit Duck Hunt for the next 5 seconds. But sometimes you just got to smash him in the face.
Hey, you see the option one too many times. You got punished right there. Then we got punished from Jades, recovering, not going to let the SD happen once again. But trying to go for the grab, they're not going to get it. And the reverse can hit, almost hitting the ledge, but good down air. Coming up online, and now you're back in the scenario where Duck Hunt will just sit back behind gunmen and just play their game.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, James is trying to take unique angles using those Battlefield platforms, but it's just not only all too telegraphed, but it's just making a small thing slightly more bearable.
Pretty much, yeah, that's the name of the game right now. Just live, that's it. Try to have fun. But Derkquake trying to find some openings right now, trying to close out the stock while Japes is just patiently sitting back. You do have 4 minutes left on the clock, so you do have a good amount of time to really find your comeback, find what you need to go for right now, but it is annoying and a dreadful process to really go through this right now.
Ooh, nice can control from Derkquake, but honestly ends up eating him back in the butt there.
That might have been the momentum Japes needed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Speaking of momentum, I've literally never seen that type of stage spike.
I didn't realize one hit can spike off stage spike like that. That's crazy to see. But that's gonna be a weak takedowns for James right now, taking that second stock in a stealing type of fashion. And now you're up on your second stock at 162 max rage, so you can definitely get something going. You gotta go for this extra credit, but the cans with the deed, taking out that second stock right there.
Yeah, that was perfect can placement there for Derkquake. It just kind of all lined up. James just swings the wrong way on the punish. Actually rolled in on the clay pigeon. Missing those opportunities are gonna hurt later on.
Yeah, but you're up percent, even though it's not a lot. You are up percent right now, trying to get the can hit, not gonna get it either. And you just cannot let this lead go. You have to keep the percent lead no matter what.
Yeah. He's literally jeopardizing it. Hit himself with a bomb. I can't believe this.
He knows something we don't. It might be a tech. It might be just a win the game tech. It might go crazy.
All right. Going to town here.
No, we're on Battlefield.
If only. Actually, no. Town's even more campier.
Yeah. But once again, Derkquake has the lead, sending back, just being super patient, letting these options do themselves. Damage will rack up quick, and you have can, you have disc, you have all these options that just will kill with duck while Toon like has to find some type of confirm.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, found the boomerang, but was just a little too late.
All right. Bomb online, gonna hit himself in the shield right there, and now James stuck at ledge against Gunman, Duck Hunt, Can, all these options, all these 4 type of characters basically at ledge right here. Trying to keep it going, and Derkquake can really find a confirm right here, to be honest.
Yeah, but, I mean, Derkquake kind of has to play like this, because you get hit by one boomerang, one bomb, you're getting fared and sent across town to the next game. Yeah,
but if you can find that lucky disc, that lucky can, if it can find something to kill, that is not going to be it right there, just a little bit below for that.
Yeah, can't give it, can't take it. There's a lot of times where that'll happen, but, you know, you just keep your head down and hit the next can and take the stock.
Absolutely, and that's going to be evening it up to 1-1 right here. Moving on to game number 3. Back to PS2, all right. Yeah, and we're going to stick out the same characters. I do not predict this character switch coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, there's no shot. Both of these are character specialists to the T.
We're going to hop into game number 3 right here. Back to PS2, the one stage that won Japes on us. So he might have a home field advantage taking this game number 3 right here, or is Derkquake going to keep the momentum going in his favor?
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, running through the vibes. Right now, we're just kind of sitting in the waiting room, because this is only the beginning. Even though these first opening moments in a game, in a matchup like this, mean a lot, it really not much is going to kind of go down unless one of the players starts swinging, you know?
You can get hit by all this percent so much, but we saw in the last 2 games that you can nickel and dime your opponent so well, and you make it so even that you have a chance to come back. So it's really nothing for the last stock right here, unless Derkquake plays this camping zoner game super well. So...
what a spot dodge there from Derkquake to avoid that arrow. Oh, the clay pigeon hit, just tapping you off ledge. Gotta be annoying. Boomerang not popping Gunman either. It's just like Youngling's tools. I mean, that's like the whole thing about Zelda, is always having the right tool for the trade, but Youngling just really doesn't. I mean, Toon doesn't have quite the tools to take out every single one of Duck Hunt's illustrious options.
Even though Bomb, Arrow, and Boomerang are super good, they just don't do enough damage to really get Can, Pigeon, and Gunman to really get all of you. So they're not really you're going to do work, but they're going to put that much work into the game, where if you had like a really good, strong projectile, they could do a lot more. So
yeah, I feel like low-key, all the other links have like a good one to kind of combat these type of things.
I think Remote Bomb is probably the best one.
Yeah, Remote Bomb with its entirety properties make Duck Hunt's life a living nightmare. But Youngling has like Fire Arrow, which is super fast, and you can charge it a lot easier than, you know, having to like Youngling. I mean, Toon Arrow is just a little bit too sluggish to kind of be used in that.
They're too
facility.
slow. They're too like even though they shoot like straight, so whenever you shoot it, doesn't go in that direction. Like you said earlier, they're just too sluggish to really do anything right now. And your boomerang is like I think it's the weakest one out of the 3 actually.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna hit the cannon away. It's not gonna do gunman away all this stuff. And your bomb not being like that direct impact from Gun Link or remote bomb from Adult Link. It's not gonna do much either. Kind of about the worst of everything right now.
Yeah, but obviously, you know, Toon Link's kit kind of meshes well together like all the other Links. So if you do happen to connect these projectiles, you're hitting like a truck. So.
Yeah, but the issue is you're fighting a zoner. Hitting the projectiles is the hardest part right now.
Oh, yeah. A walling projectile zoner at that, you know. It'd be one thing if it was like 2 characters throwing projectiles at each other. Freaking Duck Hunt's throwing entities at you.
Yes,
like,
he's throwing other characters.
Yeah, it's insane.
He is cans a character. It gets on camera, camera zoom.
Yeah.
Clay Pigeon's a character. Gunman's a character. He's just throwing other characters at you. But 3 minutes in, and that first stock has already been taken. Woo! Oh, but James fighting back quickly. And he also lived it to 200% for a really good while, so that's giving him that momentum he really needs to keep this game really even right now. But we're going to go back to the situation. I'm just, all right, Duckling got a lead, back to camping.
All right, finds the falling Nair, and that's exactly what James wanted. A nice bread and butter, kind of getting more damage on this juggle. Holy moly, Derkquake just took 75 in a scenario where he really just didn't want to be in.
Absolutely not. And now this is time for Toon Link to really play the zoning game, or you just really play aggression and try to take that stock out quickly, because I think that's the most important part right now.
Yeah, if you can get Derkquake to make bad decisions just like that, you can find stocks just like James did with that jab block.
Yeah, getting the Zaire into the jab block that's pushing you to the platform, especially because Toon Link jab is weird where it really pushes you forward a lot. So he's pushing him towards the can, so either he hits him with the S-Match into the platform or into the can. They're taking a lot of damage or a stock just like that early, so this went from a slow game to a very quick-paced game right now.
Yeah, and that's exactly why Duck Hunt plays at this pace. Oh, and miscue on the recovery brings us right back to even. That always hurts. You know, you make a big play, and then you kind of just fumble away that lead with something like that, and it's always really tough here. But James obviously going to lock in and continue to play out this last stock.
Yeah, I saw him kneel forward in the player cam. That's how I know he's locked in. Yeah. So, got to keep it going right now, though. And once again, he has the lead. He's going to keep it going. Good confirm out of the Clay Pigeon, though. Going to even up the percent, though. And once again, James just going to sit back, play the pitch game with the lead in his favor.
All right. Avoiding all the instances. A nice up throw on the bomb. I mean, James is starting to just find the money with these Toon Link bombs.
But he has to find the money at the stock first to really take it home and get that third game into the win for him. But good F-tilt on the tech chase right there.
Yeah, you rarely ever see Toon Link down smash. It just came out and it did a bunch of damage.
I thought that was F-tilt. My fault.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
I don't know. A lot of the tilts look the same.
They really do.
A lot of like Link's moves just look the same. So, but Jade's gonna take out that third stock, another anticlimactic win right there. It's kind of just exploding Derkquake, but he's taking game number 3. He's up 2-1 right now. So we can definitely see James going to winners finals, or is Derkquake gonna bring it back to a game 5?
Fun bout so far. Both players have really just given all they got. And honestly, they have 1, maybe even 2 more games left in this set. At this late in night, you know, the stamina has to be a question in everybody's mind.
The venue's been open since 10. Most people got here at 10. It is 9 o'clock. People have been here for almost 12 hours. The stamina is getting to them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're going to hop into game number 4 right here, running into Hollow Bastion. And good hero's been coming out, catching in the landing from Derkquake. Getting a nice little 26% on deck, too.
Yeah, these bomb snipes are actually starting to work out for James. Being able to actually connect with the dog. But honestly, so far, it's been looking Derkquake just getting that slow and steady percent. But like we mentioned, it's the first couple of minutes of a Zoner v Zoner matchup.
We saw the Zoner matchup last game, and James won.
Yeah.
Like, we waited 3 minutes to see his stock, and then James just stole stock play, evened up the game, and sold that last game away. So anything's possible right now.
Yeah, I mean, Toon Link has the curious quality that most zoners in Ultimate do, but unfortunately, Duck Hunt wasn't as blessed. It has the renowned ability to box.
Yeah.
At least, especially against compared to other zoners. a lot of these zoners have hands in this game, and it's a little rough. So James having that option always available to him just makes it so much harder for Derkquake to play, because you can never really be safe when you're in close quarters combat with James, because he will just evaporate your stock off of what interaction.
Yeah, that short and stubby sword's better than Duck Hunt's raw paws, so it's going to put in a lot of work right now, especially when Derkquake's running over these confirms off a can. If James can get like a forward air or back air, it will help out a lot leading into itself, because forward air or back air on the Toon link is going to lead into stuff like just like that, but going for the hero spin, huge risk.
Yeah, that's a hopes and dreams combo for sure. I mean, I've most definitely seen that kind of link connect, but that back air into the hero spin is very inconsistent. You can see James, you know, just trying to take every opportunity they can.
Absolutely, and once again, we're sitting at 2 minutes right here, trying to find the kill. Not gonna get anything right now, and James almost dying to the gunman right now. That was scary.
Of course. Run straight across stage to get that F-tilt.
Almost killed too, using the last spin of hero spin to make it back, and now you're stuck. There you go, Can's on right side. This is your chance to make something happen. Catch Duck Hunt landing, not gonna get it though. And the Can killing him.
That was nice. You know, James and Derkquake, they played a little bit of shield chicken there, and then James saw that cannon in the corner and was like, oh, you only have one place to go, and it's literally a minefield. And just let the can do the talking.
Yeah, but once again, 2 stock 0%. Back to this neutral game.
Yeah, and oh, you are in close quarters with James. This is not where Dirk wants to be. There goes the up airs. This juggling game is just so good for James, and Derkquake has to find a way out of disadvantage so they can get back to playing the projectile chucking game.
James up a huge percent as well, so if he can just step back, chill a little bit, try to go for these try for those early kills, because if he gets his early kill now, it's gonna be so hard for Derkquake to make it back. But the back air almost killing right there.
Yep, here it goes. And there, the aerial smash attack strikes again. James in a solid lead.
Full stock lead. You have Derkquake has 4 minutes to take the stock and even up the percent. That's a tall order right there.
It's more than a tall order, and both of these characters can't even stand to 4 foot.
You're right, it's a short order.
Yeah, it is a short king showdown for sure.
We're fighting for who the shortest king is right now. But that boomerang almost catching a confirm with the up air. They're not going to get it though. And James is playing so much more spatial with his projectiles. Right? He's not really throwing these out to really deal with the projectiles. He's throwing them out where he's predicting where Derkquake's going, and it's working out so well right now.
Yeah, you can see Dirk just swinging for the fences. That F smash is not going to get it done. And honestly, James just needs to hit one more bomb, one more fair, and that's wraps in the handshake.
Absolutely. And once again, off a full stock, you have so much time to work with.
Can't be fumbling those, especially when you're down. But obviously, Derkquake knows that. Does get another clay pigeon, but it's just not in time for the follow-up. James playing this perfectly, not getting too aggressive just because they see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just going to play this slow. Instead, he wins the race, not going to go past that speed limit. There goes fair, just swinging in the miss. And we're running back to behind our projectiles, and things are not looking good for Dirk.
It is not. You're up at 113%, 120, and rising. And if you take the stock out now, you have another one to go. So you have to play so careful, not get hit by any stray hits, especially by your own can, as we saw before. So, yeah.
All right, and James drops down. Doesn't quite use the invincibility to the fullest, but does claim center stage, and will have an easy time fighting the stock if they could get in on the Derkquake wall. Let's see what goes on. Kids gets done off stage. Finds a regrab, rolls right in, and James doesn't react. That's a bad miss there, but obviously, James is not in dire straits by any means.
No, absolutely not. Just really keeping that percent online, and it's pretty much hunting season for James right now. Now it's his turn to hunt that duck and really complete the game of Duck Hunt right now. Trying to find this confirm because he's at 141, even though Duck Hunt with Rage, when you get that can confirm, is really scary. You have 1 minute 30 left just to play the safe game, or really find the kill, but almost got the L smash roll. Not gonna get it, not gonna let it hit though.
I like the idea of conditioning that, trying to run up and get the shield poke, but man, Derkquake slowly putting on the percent and getting dangerously close to finding a robbery here.
Dude, that was such a good recovery from James, just playing around can, jumping around and then using the tether to make it back. So good, but the parry on can, wow, that was brave.
Okay, closing the distance, but James runs right into another clay pigeon. One more of those near the edge will actually just take the game. I don't know if I really like what's been going on here.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like it was going to James all the way, but James almost dying right there. And Derkquake sitting at 150 with that max rage online. And now James is panicking with the can. He's going to hit himself. They're going to die. Yeah, Hollow's too big for this.
Okay, the coast to coast not going to do it, but honestly, James found a new win condition, pokes right into the can, and the beans send Derkquake down to loser side.